Look, the COVID-19 pandemic and regulations in public gatherings has had a negative effect on gospel artists and their ability to earn a living. Since last March, last year, gospel artists have been battling to make ends meet, while others have turned to online performances. But with the regulations eased a bit, last night saw 16 gospel artists from the Eastern Cape taking part in the Buffalo City Praise Encounter live DVD recordings. For more on the event, we are joined via Zoom by Luzuko Khohli, the founder of the Buffalo City Praise Encounter. Sir, thank you very much indeed for your time. Welcome to the agenda.
Thank you very much to you, Blaine, and thank you for the opportunity to talk to you.
I want to get a sense of where we are as artists, as a country in general, with regards to COVID-19, gospel artists in particular. What's it been like? Talk to us about the impact of COVID-19 on your craft.
It has been a very sad situation with this the COVID pandemic. Artists have been really struggling to make an income, no gigs. You can imagine in areas like ours in the Eastern Cape, where the industry itself is also not active, even when there is no pandemic. You only have a few events that you would all normally find, and it's those events that you will find them maybe in December, Easter, on certain periods and stuff like that. The industry itself is not really active in our area. So when the pandemic comes in, it becomes even worse. Some are even struggling to get something to eat and the basic needs, basically. So it is a really a sad situation during this time.
And this event that was hosted last night, I understand, the recording of this DVD, how did it come about?
All right, it was actually birthed because of the exact problem that we are facing as the industry, to say there's nothing happening. Our artists are struggling, but it didn't start here. We started with a project that we first called the Buffalo City Praise Encounter, together with our partners, the Guild Theatre, where more than 200 artists were employed, and we're using the visual platform for those artists to participate. So a number of artists participated. And then as time goes, we thought about another initiative that will have a long benefits, or that will make sure that people don't just get money now and then not have something in the next day. So what we then thought, we came up with this brilliant concept to say, let's bring identify 16 artists that we can launch careers for, so that they are able to benefit going forward. And also we looked at Buffalo City at large and look at the most talented vocalists, because this is where we are. I am at the Buffalo City municipality. So we look at the vocalists that have worked with national artists and who have done work, tremendous work in representing this municipality. So we brought them together, created this gospel group called Buffalo City Praise Encounter. And then we identified artists that have shown their talent. Some of them have built venues on their own. Some of them are just new talent, total new talent that have come, some of them was the first time to stand in a stage platform of this nature, but the talent is beyond our expectation. Basically, that's how this whole thing started.
I was just looking at some of the visuals that we had up. When you have full-throated, passionate songs, you worry about spread with regards to COVID-19. How did you manage to stick within the confines of COVID-19 regulations and prevent spread?
What we did, we understood that most of our artists have got lots of following. So even in our marketing, to be quite honest, we didn't go much. We only marketed the show in a few platforms. And we ensured that we print only the targeted number of tickets. And we then, unfortunately, we had a lot of people that were asking for tickets, and we had to tell them, unfortunately, that the situation doesn't allow us. At the venue, we made sure that the COVID-19 regulations are followed. So the event was complying, basically, because we have no choice.
You know, just before I let you go, Luzuko, with regards to what this country has experienced recently, looting, the unrest, much has been said about it. Many people are hurting. What role do you think gospel music can play in promoting social cohesion in some parts of this country?
No, my brother, the issue of social cohesion is very, very important to us, and it's in our hearts. We also have an event that we normally run that says Africa Unite. It will be coming around September, October. And this particular project, we have managed to, even though it is not representing and as much as we would have loved, the plan is to make sure that in even future shows and also the next recording, we get as many different cultures as we can. So for us, gospel music in itself is about love. It's about it's spreading the good news. So the good news is that you must love your neighbor as you love yourself. And we will definitely make sure that whenever we get an opportunity, we share this sentiment that we are all brothers and sisters. Whether you come from a different country or you are from South Africa, we are all same people loved by the same God. So it has to play a huge role in making sure that social cohesion.
Look,
thank you.
At this very time, we know that people are hungry for hope, and there's often hope in the lyrics of your music. And we thank you very much indeed for explaining the situation and how you came about doing this and the importance of it and the plight of gospel artists as well due to COVID-19. Luzuko Khohli, we thank you very much indeed. God bless.
Thank you very much and have a great one.
All right, you too. That was Luzuko Khohli, the founder of the Buffalo City Praise Encounter.